I'm 7 years old. I'm in second grade. I'm at the Cottage Street School. And teacher came into the room and was very visibly shaken up. And we were dismissed from school. We were sent home.
I was driving from Belfast to Palermo about 1 in the afternoon, and the radio on, as I usually did, traveling in my 1962 Falcon station wagon. And the news came on, and I was shocked to hear this. And I was about to drive into the yard where I was going with a customer. And I walked in, and people were going about their business and said, "Have you heard the news?" And they said, "What?" And I said, "Somebody just shot the president." And, "No." I said, "Yeah, get the radio on." So they did, and of course it was all of the hoi polloi going on, and nobody knew what was happening.
I remember I was teaching math and science at a high school in Plainfield, New Jersey, and I was really crushed. Even right now, I'm feeling the loss.
I was a 5th grader in Caribou, attending Teague Park School, when the principal came on the loudspeaker and told us the terrible news that President Kennedy had been shot. One of my classmates told me that I instantly burst into tears.
Of course, I was in 6th grade, and so being a 12-year-old, out at recess at the time, growing up in Southern California, so there was the time differential, so this was mid-morning, and we were coming back in from recess. So we were marching into class, and the door monitor that week was Ricky Gonzalez. And I'll never forget the picture. He was laying up against the door with kind of a straight look on his face, and he was the class clown, and I've never quite seen him sober in that sense of very serious. And he was saying the same thing to every one of us. JFK was assassinated in Dallas. JFK was assassinated in Dallas.
I was a sophomore in college and was working at the college radio station in the middle of the day, recording some advertisements. All of a sudden, the teletype machine at the radio station in the news department started to ring, and typed material came pouring out. And I went over, because I was in the news department, ripped off the story and read the few sentences that said President Kennedy had been shot today in Dallas. He's been taken to a nearby hospital. His wife was with him at the time in a motorcade. I carried that little slip that I read that day with me in my wallet for about 20 years until it literally fell apart.